Tweezy767. How's everybody doing? This is Antoine, aka Tweezy's World. Welcome to the Tweezy767 Sports Podcast. Going live. I've been slipping up with the days that I'm doing videos. I try to beat everybody to the concepts of what's going on around preseason, going into the NFL season this season, and getting you the lowdown on what's been going on and transpiring on the field with the preseason games, the practices, the rumors, the bullshit that we got to always hear, and what basically we already know about our teams going forward into the 2022 season. So I want to start off with everybody's preseason games look a lot better. Especially the Cowboys. The last video I made, I was saying that the second and third string, fourth string guys had to step up. We seen a lot of progress with the Cowboys going into this past preseason game, which a hell of a kick return from one of their guys that's on the third and fourth string. I'm gonna get names and all of that stuff. I forgot to do my notes this week, but good looks on the Cowboys. I guess that's what they needed. They needed, uh, especially against the team they were facing, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If I'm not mistaken, they were was a lot going on. So congratulations to them for all the guys in the Cowboys locker room stepping up this week, showing that they do got. I actually can say that this going into the regular season, I'm seeing some progress with the preseason. That Dak is gonna have some help for CD Lamb, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Now I can see them as a threat to the Eagles going into the season now because going in there with one person and a bunch of no names and not no disrespect to the team and the guys that's over there. They're not my team, so I don't keep up with everybody, but I do want to give gratitude, like give respect where respect is due. Them guys stepped up. They showed out. Even though it's a preseason game and a lot of us don't really care about it, these are things that we got to pay attention to going into the regular season because a lot of these guys are going to be cut going into the regular season to get groomed for the 53-man roster. So, with that being said, congratulations to the Cowboys for taking that win and showing us something new. Just all around defense looks solid. The young guys out there, they were showing up, they were balling. I can't take nothing from them. Tennessee, I just keep telling you guys, this guy Malik Willis, man, he is doing like if he can produce what he's producing right now with the first string guys, Tennessee is the biggest threat to Kansas City than Buffalo right now. Like I can really see this being if Tannehill goes down right now, Malik Willis steps in, gets the proper reps. Tennessee is the threat as of right now. He did extremely well in his second preseason game, hands down. Even with what he has, a lot of those guys were everywhere, but he was still making plays and whatnot. So big ups to Malik Willis on that, cause yo, this dude he's a threat to all the other AFC teams right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of his right now. He is going like every preseason game you see is like he's getting better and better. So whenever Ryan Tannehill is out of the way, which I believe are probably he's gonna get hit. He usually takes some like with Tennessee's offensive line. I think that they're strong, but Tannehill holds on to the ball too long for certain things, and then we don't want to see Derrick Henry get hurt anymore too much because this guy's a juggernaut, and we want to with Malik Willis there and Derrick Henry. I'm serious. Like this team, and they have wide receivers. This is gonna be something. Tennessee fans should be happy. I'm putting them up there. If we could get Malik Willis in, at least by if they can figure it out when Tannehill either gets benched or just because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to lay down and lose his job. But he's had his shot. He's done more with Tennessee than he could with the Miami Dolphins. So that is a plus. But it's just something about him when you get is the team is never at full strength going into the playoffs. It's like as soon as they can win one game and then the next game they're losing their best runners. He's taking hits. Everything switches. So I think with Malik Willis stepping in is like watching another Lamar Jackson, but with a huge ass running back and Derrick Henry running out the backfield. I think that it frees up Henry to last longer and really get a full run through the playoffs if need be, if the time comes going into the season. Um, I want to say Kenny Pickett looked amazing for Pittsburgh. I've been telling my friend Bruce this the whole time. They got their quarterback. Everybody, this is why I do my lives on Sundays. Pretty much because I already most of the things I'm saying, everybody is like I'm not saying people are jacking it. It's just we all know. And I'd rather beat you to the punch than have to follow up on what has already been said at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. Like not 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning, but in the afternoon time, 9 o'clock in the morning. People are watching Skip and Shannon and Stephen A. And I look at Colin Cowherd. I try to beat these guys to these situations before they even do it. Because I already know like I'm doing the same thing they're doing. But I'm just trying to beat them to it. So they're talking about Kenny Pitt, the hometown kid, looking crisp. Second preseason game. I told my homeboy he is a Pittsburgh Steelers diehard. Yo, the future's now. It is now. Pittsburgh has its next starting quarterback now. You got to start him because this is the great rivalry. Mac Jones, him, even going. We'll see down the road with how he matches up against the Josh Allens and the Trey Lances, all the other guys that's pretty much right there in the realm as him. But I think he's gonna perform well. The Steelers never really draft someone that they can't like. This is the first time in a long time they've had to draft an actual quarterback, and they made the right choice. Now Malik Willis would have been even better, but I think with who they chosen, he's making progress. Yes, I call him baby hands, but the kid is making plays. He's making phenomenal plays. It's like he's transcending what he's doing right now. So I'm excited to see him. If they go for, if they're gonna protect him for a couple of games, understandable. But honestly, I would start him. He's gonna have to get hit. He's gonna have to get with the program that these guys are gonna be. Some of these guys coming at you are fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 year guys. You know what I'm saying? But Pittsburgh always pretty much had a pretty decent offensive line. So with a younger guy back there, It don't even got to hold long for him to get passes off or make great decisions with the ball to get yardage or get touchdowns. So I think that that's a good thing. Congratulations, Pittsburgh, on that. Um, I looked at my game. That was pretty good. I'm more proud of the defensive side of the ball with New England playing Carolina. A lot of defense. Everybody is so glorified about offense. Defense wins Super Bowls. That's how LA won the Super Bowl. Aaron Donald's play won the Super Bowl. Don't make this about quarterbacks. We know, listen, we know y'all want to make, you want to know what makes it funny to me when I have to go on a rant like this. This is where I look at a lot of the sportscasters and people that talk shit and want to say, oh, well, Patrick Mahomes threw X, Y, and Z passes and won the game. Well, he's trying to outscore you, which means Kansas City has always had a pretty good defense. Always has, always will. They've been, even with Alex Smith being there. The only problem that Alex Smith had was the injuries and couldn't get over the hump of going in to championships and postseason. We know what this is. Mahomes, he will outscore you, but he still needs the defense to hold guys from the other team scoring touchdowns. The past couple of Super Bowls have come down to defenses, defensive plays. If you look back at the last 5, it's been 6. Matter of fact, you could look at the last 6 defenses. Defenses. Von Miller was Super Bowl 50. What he did. Dante Hightower from New England. Good play. Guys on Philly. I think it was Chris Long. Chris Long left New England, went to the Eagles, followed up, got another ring. Boom. Defense, the underdog. All of the look, 2 quarterbacks throwing for 500 fucking yards. That's over 1,000 yards, pretty much. In that particular Super Bowl. New England goes back again. The Rams game. Bro, think about it. Defenses. That was a low scoring Super Bowl. So sitting here and people talking about, well, this quarterback and that quarterback. Listen, this is gonna stay this without a defense. What you think? Offense and special teams is gonna win all the fucking games? No. Defense. That's why everybody's confused on all these different things. But I'll cut back to going back into the preseason games. A lot of these preseason games showed us who's stepping up for their teams, what to look for, what to be excited about, looking forward to who's gonna get. Like I said, Buffalo with Buffalo and Kansas City. It's a few teams that got like superstars just sitting and wait to get cut, and they're going to other teams. I'm going to just let it be known. A lot of Buffalo definitely has like 2 Buffalo teams. They got Buffalo A and they got Buffalo B. It's like having 2 choices. Like their backups are fucking elite. How did that happen? Smart GM, smart head coach. List goes on. Buffalo has blown past New England right now. And it's to be a New England fan to say it sucks, but hey, a new era is upon us and has been upon us for a while. These guys are doing what we used to do, but the difference is They've always been great at drafting wide receivers. They just couldn't get the quarterback situation under control and the coaching staff under control. Now we have Houston, we have a problem. So Buffalo, they're gonna lose a lot of guys, just basically cutting, but they're gonna have a lot of guys. So if they lose one, they're gonna have somebody to pick up. The same thing I'm saying about the Raiders. People don't believe that the Raiders are gonna be a threat this year. Raiders are here. Take it in stride. I'm sorry. They coming. I think the Raiders are gonna be strong second in the AFC West. I'm not trying to downplay Justin Herbert because they added a lot of pieces over there. It's just a wild conference over there. You have quarterbacks over there, wide receivers. You got the whole shebang bang. Like the AFC West is really the most dangerous out of AFC right now. Like with the Browns about to take a drastic nosedive, and I'm gonna say it again because I said it on one of my other videos. It's gonna suck if Deshaun Watson becomes a fucking bust at the Browns because you gave up the only guy that got you all your wins, and you gave him up, and you still paying him. And not to mention just that, he's going to be the starter at their first game. So he's going to look for revenge and blood in the water like a shark. Baker Mayfield is going to get what he wants. He's going to try to embarrass the Browns game one of the season. Everybody's marked it on their calendar. I want to see it. I'm going to be watching that game and my game. I want to see that game because I already know Baker Mayfield is out for revenge. A guy that helped you win. He beat the Steelers in the during the pandemic. Not to mention when the Steelers were just knew they were going to win that game. This guy upset the Steelers. He ain't a shit. He made it to playoffs. The Browns hadn't seen playoffs in so goddamn long. It was ridiculous. Brian Hoyer went to the Browns, right? And he was on a win lose type of situation. Baker Mayfield got to the Browns, and they seen a lot of success. They weren't the blacks. They weren't the shit in the toilet that wasn't flesh. They were the actual Brown, the Bulldog Browns. And you literally told him to go fuck himself, and he was trying to stay loyal. That is crazy to me. So all of these things running into each other. You hear a lot of shit being talked about by all these analysts talking about Trey Lance this, Trey Lance that. I don't believe nothing. People ain't gonna use my dialogue that I'm saying it now. If Kirk Cousins goes down, Jimmy G finds a home with the Vikings and take them on a fucking tear over there and shocks the shit out of Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is not getting along with his fucking wide receiver core. Or this is a bunch of bullshit that we keep hearing, like we've always heard about. Aaron Rodgers doesn't like this person. Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to do this. Who the fuck cares? Because guess what? You a one-trick pony. You a one-trick pony. It doesn't matter who the fuck his head coach is. He's gonna fucking bomb again. Give him just let's go ahead. Give him the third MVP consecutive, if that's what it is. So he could just go ahead and think that he's the greatest quarterback of all time. You're not. And I want all the people that pay attention to sports to understand the reason the Yankees are one of the greatest baseball teams of all time, championships. The reason why the Steelers are the great one of many of great franchises, Super Bowls, New England, Super Bowls, 49ers, Super Bowl, Cowboys, Super Bowls. You're not great at shit unless you win a championship, in which you did, but look at how much time has passed. You were supposed to rack these motherfuckers up. But the one person that y'all keep, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT. Yeah, he's the fucking GOAT because he's the one that sacrifices the money and the time and the training to get out there and get the pieces in place to go ahead and win championships. That's Tom Brady. Big Ben had 2 Super Bowls before he retired. And the only title that Aaron has is beating Ben to stop him from getting his third. Now, should have been back a lot of time, but you 7-9 in a like in playoff contention, meaning that your one trick is up. Everybody knows it. Get to you, disrattle you. You're gonna score points. Stop them. First half, let them feel comfortable. Second half, kill them, destroy them. I think that's what every NFC team has figured out. Aaron Rodgers ain't shit. He's not gonna be shit. Yeah, you're the greatest regular season. You're the Dan Marino, just an asshole version. Like, who the fuck likes this guy to make him think like he's really like this? Like this season, if he's finished, I'm waiting for the hit to happen to him. I'm really waiting for the hit to happen to him. Because honestly, he needs to be hit to where he needs to be knocked some sense into, because he's the only motherfucker I see sitting on a bunch of money that he's holding hostage. He knew Jordan Love wasn't gonna take his fucking job. That's another conversation I'm gonna have. What the fuck? Like, Green Bay has kissed his ass so much that it should be blasphemy for them to even say like, "Oh, well, we believe in Aaron." Aaron don't believe in shit. If the money was on the table for any other team right now and he could jump ship, he fucking would. Brett Favre wasn't even this goddamn bad. Brett Favre was not even this fucking bad, yo. Like, seriously. I don't understand. Green Bay fans, I'm this might be the year y'all need to fall off the fucking hill. Maybe somebody need to just, maybe it's the Vikings' turn to just knock y'all the fuck off the hill. Because Chicago ain't gonna do it. Detroit not gonna do it. Detroit is just a dumpster fire in itself. Like, Detroit is gonna be the worst team, but 9 times out of 10, it might actually be Seattle. But I keep saying it's the Giants. And it is what it is. It comes with the territory. Too many teams. And then it's funny because this guy's backup, his fucking backup, Jordan Love, was like 50% the other day in preseason. QB waiting. Worst fucking pick in a century. Like I said, I think that was the biggest threat. Like, and I think he realized it when he went down and then seen that like he couldn't do shit. And he was like, "Oh, they definitely could have paid me. Give me my money." Wasted a first round pick on this fucking boy. This boy can't produce shit. I couldn't give him a crayon and tell him to draw his ABCs on the field. He couldn't do it. He's a waste of a fucking pick. He's gonna go on a list of horrible ass fucking QBs pick in the last 22 years in NFL. He's not going to be the highest on the list, but I promise the guy he going to make at least top 15. Because Green Bay just didn't come to find out, like, he didn't have no real college starts for real. Like, you just hand pick some motherfucker out of nowhere to say, oh yeah, he's gonna take Aaron Rodgers' job. That was fucking stupid. So now Aaron Rodgers is like the fucking owner and the fucking head, the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Like, he runs the show now. And if he doesn't get his fucking way, which is his fault why he's not gonna get his fucking way, is his wide receiver core. It's gonna look like amateur out that motherfucker this season. Cause I already got my team beat his ass. Cause his defense, defense is gonna kill him this year. Defense are gonna eat him alive. He does not have nobody on that offensive wide receiving core that's gonna save him. It's not gonna happen. I don't believe it. So Aaron Rodgers, good luck. You're not gonna even be in the MVP conversation this year. Thank God. Give it to somebody else that actually deserves it. Praise Jesus. Never seen a fucking bunch of people, Brown, especially Stephen A. He's a bad man. He is not fucking shit, Stephen. Like, I'm waiting for all the other 30 teams to agree with me to let it be known. That shit is over fucking rated. The same way Stephen A feels about the Cowboys is the same way I feel about fucking Aaron Rodgers. That shit overrated. That shit look cute. But the fucking fact of the matter is, he's a fucking bum. He's on his last leg. He done fucked up both of his shoulders and collarbone broke both collarbones. Let's not forget that. One more bad hit look, down low, he's fucking done. I'm like, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's gonna get that off of the blood, sweat, and tears of B.J. Raji, Clay Matthews, the defense that won that Super Bowl, because he damn sure didn't do too much his goddamn self. And not just that, that team, that Green Bay team was a Green Bay team. It wasn't an Aaron Rodgers team. Everything Aaron Rodgers after that Super Bowl was fucking trash. Like, your regular season was pretty good. You're the best regular season quarterback of all time. You can have that. You beat Peyton Manning for it. Because Peyton had to go to the fucking Broncos to finish his career. Because Indy should have had way more rings. Way more rings. And this is the shit talk of football. Super Bowls are the solidifying trophy of what your quarterback, your wide receivers, your coaching staff, your ownership. The Super Bowl is what the fuck all of this is about. The championship. And y'all, sometimes all the analysts, everybody overhypes shit. Cause regular season, honestly, my Tom Brady never gave a fuck about the MVP for real. Because he didn't want to. He was saying, if you worried about Pro Bowl, then you fucking whack. You stupid. What the fuck? We're not playing to go to Pro Bowl. We're playing to go to Super Bowls, in which he's went 9 times. No, he's went 9 times with New England, 1 time with Tampa Bay. He's been 10 times. He's 7-3. So with those statistics, you should be thinking every quarterback in the league right now should be gunning for this guy. But you're not gonna do it because he's the GOAT. But you would kiss Aaron Rodgers' ass and he got one. No fucking way. The future guys, the Justin Herberts, oh, he's definitely going. I hope the Chargers are gonna find a way to get over the hump this year. I want if they sweep Kansas City, I'm with that shit. I think the Justin Herberts, the Lamar Jacksons, all the young guns. It's time for them to step up. The dinosaurs, hell, hate to say it, Tom is about to finally hide this season that everybody's been praying for a long time. He's gonna fall off the cliff. Tom is gonna go out and postseason because Tom is smart, and the rest of us were fucking stupid the whole time. Look at his divisions that he's played in. He was dominant in those divisions. There's always one team that always stops him. It's always one. But the other two teams, he pretty much sweeps them. He'll go 1-1 with them. But it's always the Saints is the Achilles heel. Even with that post Breeze, the Saints are still the problem for him. Because that's what the Dolphins was to him a couple of times. The Jets had 1 year that they were that for him. Buffalo became that to him. He went to another division on the other side of the coin. That's the Saints. Carolina doesn't have anything to stop him. Atlanta doesn't either. He's going to playoffs this year. Again. A fuck again. So take it in stride. Like, we all know what this is. We know what this is. If Aaron Rodgers goes back, he's gonna get set on fire. So fuck it. He has been the butt of the joke the whole time. NFC, everybody prays to see Aaron Rodgers going into the Super Bowl because they guarantee a fucking win. Like the championship round, look at every time Green Bay has went. Seattle knocked them off to go get Denver. Think they knocked them off again to lose to New England. Listen, that statistic right there. Russell Wilson was in the league for what, like going on his third, fourth year, fifth year. Them 2 times he knocked them the fuck off. These are boom. These guys was making chump change during that time. Boom. That's the case. It's just crazy to me. Because I'm just looking at like all these teams. There's gonna be a lot of great teams. I've said the Raiders are gonna be great. I think the Chargers are gonna do very extravagantly well. KC is gonna do what KC does best. Buffalo is gonna do great. We're still figuring it out. Pittsburgh's got their man now. So that division, it's only 3 teams in that division. That is what that is. AFC, Matt Ryan's gonna just run the fuck over the competition. Trevor Lawrence is gonna get him the run, but other than that, that shit is just not even fair. Like, I think Matt Ryan made a very wise decision signing with those guys. So cheers to him. He gonna get back to the postseason that he should have been in a few times, but after Dan Quinn was gone, it was lights out. The NFC, I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. The NFC just, to me, it's just a bad place to be. Like, we know the Eagles are going to destroy some shit. People don't believe that, but the proof is going to be in the pudding. Jalen Hurts is gonna get his shit off this year. He gonna, not saying they're gonna be at the top of the totem pole, but they be at the top of the totem pole for the NFC East. Cowboys are showing me that They're back in the discussion for me to say they're the strong second in the division. That they're going to make some things happen, but it's just they're gonna get there. But I don't believe if they can get their guys back, if they can make the postseason run, and they can get some of their injured wide receivers and offensive guys out there, maybe, maybe. Other than that, fuck, I have no faith. Hey, I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm gonna say it. LA, they the defending champions. I believe like they'll do extremely well. Only because they're not trying to drop the banner and then get their ass tore out the fucking frame before they can even enjoy trying to make the second run. But we have been forced with these things where people have won and get to the first round and get their ass knocked off because of the Super Bowl hangover. So hopefully we get something good out of that situation. Hopefully we do. Um, like I said, I think I'm just waiting for Kirk Cousins just to get destroyed so I can get my one thing, Jimmy G over in the Vikings, because it's gonna be a great fucking fit for him. Aaron Rodgers is gonna plummet this year. The Bears ain't gonna do shit with nothing they have. No one wants to be there. They might as well get ready to ship that franchise out. They're gonna do their ass like the Seattle Supersonics. You might need to be changed to a whole nother city to be taken seriously. Cause you're not no 49ers. I've heard it fucking enough. I just can't wait for the season to start. Y'all will not be getting 6 rings. No, that 6 ring, you didn't have that bitch on layaway just as long as the fucking Cowboys have had their shit on layaway. Not gonna happen. Nice try. Trey Lance is gonna get his ass fucked up. Everybody wanna keep thinking, all the 49 fans, you a hater. No, bro. It's gonna the division's too fucked up. You're gonna beat Seattle twice. Be happy with that statistic. You're gonna bust even with the Cardinals. You're gonna bust even with who else they got? They got Arizona. They're gonna bust even with them. If not get swept. LA, they're gonna sweep them. Don't and on Seahawks. It's Seahawks, you gonna sweep them for sure. But your other two teams in your division, you ain't gonna sweep them. So nice try. I think they said that they got the easiest schedule, and if that's so, you still somehow gonna fuck it up because you letting Jimmy G go, the one motherfucker that kept saving you last season. So I can't wait till something happens to Kirk Cousins and his ass is out that door. He's not going to Seattle. He's not going to the Browns. Browns is not restructuring. Deshaun Watson ain't restructuring shit. Let it go. Colin, he ain't going to the Giants. He's not going to none of these fucking teams y'all thinking he's gonna end up with the fucking Vikings. It's in my heart of hearts. I know it's gonna happen because Kirk Cousins is shit. He gets you there a little bit, but one goddamn playoff win, and this motherfucker thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, bro. No fucking way. No way. He's got to show me more. That one year that he kept getting injured, he had more of his fucking replacements doing more for him. Then they went through 3 quarterbacks that year. And they went through 3 quarter fucking backs that year. Like, bro, you didn't do that. You need a solidified second. Jimmy G's the solidified second. That's where I'm at with it. All these things, I'm telling you, it's real. It's very real. I believe it. A lot of teams out here. I believe like we have like some strong teams out here. A lot of these young guys are showing up. They producing. I just keep hearing these other guys. Listen, I know Matt Jones is gonna struggle this year without our offensive coordinator. I got a defense. Like I just need him to make the right plays, make the smart plays and the right plays. Defense will handle the other side of the ball. Not worrying about none of that other shit. Y'all worrying about the wrong shit. We're gonna sweep the Jets. That's a given. We'll bust even with the fucking Dolphins. And then we'll just have to contend with however the hell we figure it out with the Bills. That's it. I'm realistic. I know that this might be a 9-8 season. I'm trying to continue to get it to at least 11-6 season. Trying to get it to 12-5. If I can get it 12-5, I'm solidified. I'm happy with that odds. Cause a lot of the games that fucking Buffalo's gonna lose, it's gonna be. I think it was some no names that knocked their ass off last year and made it easier for us to creep up and stack the wins. We was at the top last year, not to toot the own horn, but New England was at the top of the AFC at one time. And nobody wanted to fucking believe it. The beginning of the season, that's fine. And I'm gonna enjoy when y'all keep thinking that the team is bullshit. Go ahead. You're entitled to that shit. Your opinions is like my opinions. It's an asshole. We all got one. You can see it in the window. You see it right there. Yeah, most definitely. We ride. Don't need no goofy ass gimmicks and stupid ass. What's that shit? Let's ride. I need him to make at least playoffs this year. I think he plays Seattle. So most of the quarterbacks that got switched to different teams, they're actually getting revenge games this year. The two quarterbacks that did more for their franchise than anybody, one brought a Super Bowl to Seattle. The other one took them from a losing season to over 500. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? That's crazy. A motherfucker would. I'm so disappointed in the Browns. It's like you're gonna fucking suck, bro. Deshaun Watson's gonna. You're gonna end up having to restructure that money. You're gonna end up because he's gonna be fucking terrible when he comes back. He's gonna be fucking terrible. I do. I am willing to bet money on that. He's gonna be fucking terrible. Like sit a year, then have to sit what 10, 11 games. He's gonna be fucking terrible. Like you might as well just go ahead and let Jacoby just take the whole season. Like yo, you got to sit, and like soon as the season's over, you're in the fucking like you're there. Like you're gonna have to invite the wide receivers to your fucking house and train with them. That's the only way it's gonna make it make sense to me. If you're not gonna build no relationships with nobody in Cleveland and you just there for the money, you're not gonna get all that money. You're not getting all that money. I understand Aaron Rodgers getting all that money because he's actually gonna figure something the fuck out. He's done more with less. He figures it out. Do I still believe he's gonna be trash this season? Absolutely. He's an asshole. He's gonna take this shit this year. He's gonna take this one this year. He's over the season where he's just fucking terrible. This is year. He gonna be the one that's the fucked up one. Everybody had the best expectations for. It's him because everybody brown noses him. Yeah, he's done so much. He has got lucky. He has been lucky, and like I said, I would be more feeling like he's a fucking threat if Devontae Adams was there, because then he could have showed these young guys on his wide receiver core what to do to get the attention of Aaron Rodgers and make the impressions. But I'm just not hearing nothing good. It's just that he just getting attitudes, making bitch fits. Fuck that. He's gonna be trash. The kid Kenny Pickett is going to be a beast. He's gonna take some hits here and there, but he's gonna get them. I believe there'll be a strong. That guy Pittsburgh probably be in the third this year, and that's just being grateful only because that's a tough division. The Browns will be dead last. They'll have to figure it out against Baltimore and fucking Joe Burrow and them. Joe Burrow and them then spent some money on the offensive line. So you're not gonna get away with that murder the second time around. Not this time. Not this time. Lamar Jackson, I want to see how this shit's gonna play out with him and the Ravens. I just gotta see it because it was somewhat good last season, and then it just went pure shit. Nose dive, fucked up. That's what I think. That's what I know. So, shout out to the teams that's making the positive looks going up. Congratulations to the teams that won this past weekend: the Cowboys, Kansas City, New England. Who else? It was. I think the Lions even won. I think the Lions won. Yeah, to all the people that won in preseason, even though this shit don't count, congratulations, because you might not get any more fucking wins after this. But you know, just take some advice. If you see Buffalo's guys getting cut, if I was the Lions, the Falcons, the Giants, anybody that's gonna be at the end of the division and trying to make some good plays to knock off some real competitors, go and go to them when they start dropping. The Raiders, Chargers, KC, of course, Buffalo, go go get some of them guys. Y'all should have y'all books out, paying attention, because I'm serious. You got some of these teams out here. They got two teams, and they can hold up with the best of the teams that's in other divisions. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. And that's me. I'm out. This is Antoine on the Tweezy 767 Sports Stream. I'll holler at y'all next week, man.